Hello students, myself Dr. Rama Sarojini, Assistant Professor Chemistry, Government DB Girls PG College, Raipur. I have taken the topic aliphatic electrophilic substitution reaction from MSc second sem, second paper, reaction mechanism. So first of all, we should know what is electrophilic substitution reaction. So the chemical reaction in which an electrophile displaces a functional group or atom present in a compound is known as electrophilic substitution reaction. कोई chemical reaction जिसमें कोई electrophile किसी atom या group of atom को displace करता हो, उस reaction को हम electrophilic substitution reaction कहते हैं. Now we must know what are electrophiles. Electrophiles are atoms or molecules or ions which are electron deficient, which carry partial or fully positive charge and are in seek of electron pair to form a covalent bond. Electrophile atom हो सकते हैं, ion हो सकते हैं, molecule हो सकते हैं जिनके पास partial या fully positive charge हो या जिनके पास electron की deficiency हो और जिन्हें electron की ज़रूरत हो pair of electron की ताकि वो covalent bond बना सकें. For example, bromine having positive charge, chlorine positive charge, hydronium ion and boron trifluoride and all Lewis acid. What are Lewis acid? The electron deficient species are known as Lewis acid. So H plus and metals having positive charge, these all are electrophiles. So electrophilic substitution reaction are classified as two types. One is aliphatic electrophilic substitution and another is aromatic electrophilic substitution. So in this topic we have taken aliphatic electrophilic substitution reaction and these are related to carbon ion. As we know that nucleophilic substitution reaction are related to carbocation, aliphatic electrophilic substitution reactions are related to carb anions, that is carbon having negative charge. In electrophilic substitution reaction, the leaving group as well as the entering groups are electrophiles. इस reaction में आने जाने वाला यानी leaving group और आने वाला that is entering group दोनों electrophiles होते हैं. Similar to the nucleophilic substitution, वहाँ पे leaving group भी nucleophile होता है और incoming group भी nucleophile होता है. यहाँ electrophiles होते हैं. The electron pair of the breaking bond remains with the substrate. जो ब्रेक होने वाला बॉन्ड है वहाँ पे भी दो इलेक्ट्रॉन है, वो किसके साथ रहते हैं? वो सबस्ट्रेट के साथ रहते हैं, ना कि लिविंग ग्रुप के साथ, जो फर्दर यूटिलाइज होते हैं इनकमिंग इलेक्ट्रोफाइल के साथ बॉन्ड बनाने में. न्यू बॉन्ड विथ द कमिंग और एंटरिंग इलेक्ट्रोफाइल. कार्बन आयन क्या होते हैं? कार्बन हैविंग नेगेटिव चार्ज are known as carbon ion. A carbon ion derived from the carbonyl compound, ऐसा कार्बन आयन जो कार्बनिल कंपाउंड से डिराइव किया गया हो जिसमें अल्फा मिथाइल ग्रुप कॉन्जुगेशन में होता है विथ नेगेटिव चार्ज. दैट कार्बन आयन इज नोन एज इनोलेट anion because of keto-enol tautomerism. That's why the name is given enolate anion. Carbon ions are generated by the reaction between a base and an alpha hydrogen in a carbonyl group containing compound. ऐसा कंपाउंड जिसमें कार्बोनिल ग्रुप है और उसके अल्फा कार्बन पे प्रेजेंट हाइड्रोजन अगर है तो ऐसे कार्बोनिल कंपाउंड को रिएक्ट किया जाता है एक बेस के साथ एंड देन वी गेट कार्ब anion, that is enolate anion in this case. And these are present in very low concentration in a solution. ये solution में बहुत कम concentration में present होते हैं. This cannot be detected and isolated. Why? Because they are the reaction intermediates. They are produced during the reaction. So that's why they can't be isolated. So how their existence is proved? Their existence is proved by indirect methods. उनके existence का पता indirect method, direct नहीं पता चल पाता. So in this I have taken a reaction here. So carbon just next to ketonic group, that is alpha carbon, and the hydrogen is alpha hydrogen. The OH minus attack on hydrogen and the CH bond get broken. Carbon being more electronegative than hydrogen, the electron pair shift toward carbon, and that is why carbanion is generated. Now this negative charge is in conjugation with a carbonyl group, the C double bond O, the pi bond shifted toward oxygen atom being more electronegative than carbon, and there is a resonance. The stability of alpha carbanion is due to resonance. अल्फा कार्बनायन की जो स्टेबिलिटी है यहाँ इस एग्जाम्पल में हमने देखा, दैट इज इन केस ऑफ कार्बोनिल कंपाउंड, द स्टेबिलिटी इज ड्यू टू resonance. Here is an example as well as this is the evident. So in this carbonyl compound, the hydrogen, that is alpha hydrogen, because it is bonded with alpha carbon, is being attacked by OD minus, this is base, and removed as H plus forming HOD, and carbon anion is generated here, and this carbon ion is treated with D2O, and finally we get deuterium at alpha carbon. जहाँ पहले हाइड्रोजन था वहाँ पे ड्यूटेरियम आ गया. This is in this reaction the alpha hydrogen is substituted by deuterium. So this reaction shows that alpha hydrogen is being displaced because deuterium is now there. The carbon ions, that is enolate anions, are stabilized by resonance and are planar. कैसे हैं भाई? ये planar हैं और stability इनकी कैसी है? That is due to resonance. Planar क्यों है? Because of the hybridization, not sp3, sp2. And if the carbon ions are planar, racemization occurs. अगर कार्बन आयन प्लानर है वैसे केस में यहाँ रेसिमाइजेशन होता है ड्यूरिंग सब्स्टिट्यूशन इलेक्ट्रोफिलिक रिएक्शन. इफ द कार्बन आयन इज पिरामिडल, अगर कार्बन आयन पिरामिडल है एंड कैन होल्ड इट स्ट्रक्चर, अपना स्ट्रक्चर होल्ड करके रखता है, देन रिटेंशन ऑफ कन्फिगरेशन इज एक्सपेक्टेड. हाउएवर इट इवन अंडरगोज इन्वर्शन. अगर पिरामिडल है और अपने स्ट्रक्चर को होल्ड करके रखता है देन रिटेंशन होगा, यानी जिस तरफ से लिविंग ग्रुप हटा नया ग्रुप जो कमिंग ग्रुप है वो भी वहीं आएगा और रिटेंशन इन कॉन्फ़िगरेशन होगा. बट समटाइम्स इट गिव्स inversion also. The living group in an aliphatic electrophilic substitution reaction is an electron deficient species. जाने वाला species भी living group जो होता है वो भी electron deficient है. In aliphatic system the common living group is metal ion because it can easily bear a positive charge. metal electropositive होते हैं नेचर में और आसानी से पॉजिटिव चार्ज बियर कर सकते हैं, इसलिए जाने वाला जो ग्रुप होता है लिविंग ग्रुप जो एलिफेटिक सिस्टम में है वो कॉमनली मेटल आयन होता है. एलिफेटिक सब्स्टिट्यूशन रिएक्शंस आर ऑफन यूज्ड इन ऑर्गेनोमेटलिक पाथवे. ऑर्गेनोमेटलिक कंपाउंड से रिलेटेड जो रिएक्शंस होते हैं वहाँ भी ऐसे रिएक्शंस यूज होते हैं. Weakly acidic protons of an optically active alkane can undergo deuterium exchange in presence of strong base. Alkanes में जो हाइड्रोजन प्रेजेंट होता है वो weakly acidic होता है because of sp3 hybridization, we know that. तो weakly acidic प्रोटॉन्स जो होते हैं किसी ऑप्टिकली एक्टिव कंपाउंड में वो ड्यूटेरियम एक्सचेंज कर सकते हैं बट इन प्रेजेंस ऑफ स्ट्रॉन्ग बेस एंड शो कार्बनाइंस are involved because of weakly acidic protons of an optically active alkane can undergo deuterium exchange in presence of a strong base and show that carbon ions are involved because racemization occur. जो weakly acidic proton होते हैं optically active weakly acidic protons of an optically active alkane can undergo deuterium exchange. Alkanes are weakly acidic और उसमें जो प्रोटॉन प्रेजेंट है वो भी वीकली होगा बिकॉज ऑफ sp3 कार्ब हाइब्रिडाइजेशन. So they can undergo deuterium exchange in presence of a strong base only. And this reaction shows that carbon ions are involved because racemization takes place. यानी अगर वो कंपाउंड ऑप्टिकली एक्टिव था यानी डेक्स्ट्रो या लीवो होगा, बट आफ्टर ड्यूटेरियम exchange of deuterium, the product is a racemic product. This shows that carbon ion was formed there, and that's why the attack is from either side and we get 50% dextro as well as 50% levo. When the three different groups are attached to the carbon ion, one pyramidal structure is the non-superimposable mirror images of the other. अगर different groups तीन attached हों carbon ion से, pyramidal structure हो, तो एक स्ट्रक्चर दूसरे स्ट्रक्चर का नॉन सुपर इम्पोजिबल मिरर इमेज होता है. दैट इज दे आर इनैंसियोमर्स. वे कैसे होंगे? दे इनैंसियोमर्स होंगे एंड दे अंडरगो रैपिड इंटर कन्वर्सन, और इनमें बहुत फास्ट इंटर कन्वर्सन होता है. सो वी हैव सीन हियर C having three different alkyl groups R, R dash and R double dash. So the hydrogen being weakly acidic is treated in presence of a strong base and the carbon ion is generated, and Bd, that is base having deuterium, is treated and we get one dextro and one levo. That is in one compound D means deuterium is present attacked from the front side, and in another that deuterium attacked from the back side, and this we get the enantiomers. This reaction confirms the formation of carb anion, otherwise racemic product would not be formed, नहीं बना होता. Now SE reactions proceed through unimolecular or bimolecular mechanism similar to SN reactions. जैसा हमने पढ़ा था न्यूक्लियोफिलिक सब्स्टिट्यूशन रिएक्शन यूनिमोलेकुलर होते हैं और बाईमोलेकुलर होते हैं, ये भी यूनिमोलेकुलर और बाईमोलेकुलर होते हैं. सो फर्स्ट वी विल डिस्कस अबाउट SE1 सब्स्टिट्यूशन इलेक्ट्रोफिलिक यूनिमोलेकुलर मैकेनिज्म. दिस इज सिमिलर टू SN1, that is involved two steps. The first step is the slow hydrolysis or ionization. The slow heterolysis or ionization. The Rx bond R being more electronegative, the electron shifts toward R and thus carbon ion is formed and X positive is the leaving electrophile. Second step is the fast step. In this the carb anion combines with the coming electrophile. So R minus, this is carb anion, and Y positive, this is the entering electrophile, gives R bond Y. This is the fast step. SE reaction can occur when the leaving group is more electropositive than carbon. ये तभी होता है जब leaving group ज़्यादा electropositive होता है कार्बन से. And these are metals and hydrogen. Common जो living group हैं वो metals और hydrogen है. Some examples of SE1 reactions: hydrogen deuterium or hydrogen tritium exchange. So RH in presence of base B minus, slow formation of R minus, this is carb anion. This carbon ion is treated with Bd or HOD, and this step is fast, gives RD B minus. this exchange occurs with relatively acidic proton. ऐसा exchange generally acidic protons के साथ होता है, that is वो proton जो कार्मिल ग्रुप से अल्फा पोजीशन पे अटैच्ड हों. But weakly acidic protons can also exchange deuterium in presence of a strong base. Now another example, decarboxylation. Decarboxylation means removal of CO2 group. So in this we have seen that carboxylic acid from which hydrogen ion is removed, so we get the COO negative, and this negative charge is in conjugation, and this is shown by arrow mark, fish arrow, and we get ZCH2, this is carbon ion, and plus carbon dioxide is removed from there. Now this carbon ion is treated with an alcohol molecule, and this step is fast, we get ZCH3 and alkoxide ion. Another example, replacement of metal from organometallic compound, Grignard reagent, ethyl magnesium bromide is taken. It is treated with HBr, that is hydrogen bromide. The step is slow, we get ethyl carb anion plus magnesium bromide plus hydrogen ion. This ethyl carbon ion is treated with H plus and we get alkane. So by this method we can prepare alkane from Grignard reagent. So these are some examples of AC1 reaction. Another example, cleavage of alkoxide, ZCH2CO minus RR dash, this is alkoxide ion. The step is slow, we get ZCH2 minus plus ketone. Now this carb anion is treated with alcohol molecule, this is the fast step, we get ZCH3 plus alkoxide ion, where Z may be aryl group, nitro group, cyanide group, alkyl group or RCO group, etc. Next example, halogenation of ketone, CH3CO, CH3 I have taken, one H is shown as CH bond, the base attack on alpha hydrogen, we get carb anion, this is here enolate anion formation if there is resonance, and plus BH, this carbon ion is treated with Br2, the Br bond get heterolized and formation of Br positive charge, and this Br positive charge will attack on carbon ion and we get CH3CO, CH2Br. So this is halogenation of ketone, that is one hydrogen, alpha hydrogen is replaced by bromine atom. Now evidence for AC1 reaction mechanism, base catalyzed tautomerization of optically active phenyl secondary butyl ketone. ऑप्टिकली एक्टिव फिनाइल सेकेंडरी ब्यूटाइल कीटोन का NaOH के साथ रिएक्शन करने पे रेसमिक प्रोडक्ट का फॉर्मेशन हुआ, और ये रिएक्शन यानी फॉर्मेशन ऑफ रेसमिक प्रोडक्ट कंफर्म करता है अल्फा कार्बोनाइन के फॉर्मेशन को, दैट अल्फा कार्बोनाइन इज फॉर्म and that further deuterium is substituted at the alpha position in place of hydrogen. तो जब यहाँ NaOH के साथ ट्रीट किया गया तो हमें ड्यूटेरियम मिला जहाँ अल्फ़ा हाइड्रोजन के प्लेस पे ड्यूटेरियम सब्स्टिट्यूट हुआ, और ये कंफर्म करता है कि AC1 मैकेनिज्म से ही रिएक्शन हुआ बिकॉज ऑफ फॉर्मेशन ऑफ कार्ब एनायन, अदरवाइज रेसिमिक प्रोडक्ट नहीं मिलता, आइदर डेक्स्ट्रो और लीवो का फॉर्मेशन होता बट वी आर नॉट एबल टू गेट द रेसिमिक प्रोडक्ट. The rate of deuterium exchange was same as the isotopic exchange. यहाँ पे जो रेट मिला आइसोटोप एक्सचेंज का और ड्यूटेरियम एक्सचेंज का, तो वो दोनों सेम था, और ये दोनों रेट सेम होना कंफर्म करता है रेसमाइजेशन को. एंड here I have shown the example, optically active compound when treated with D2O in presence of a strong base, we get racemic product, and the reactant taken was optically active, either dextro or levo, and the product obtained was optically inactive, that is 50% dextro and 50% levo. So if this is possible only if there is formation of carbanion, and carbanion is formed due to AC1 mechanism, the first step of AC1. This is because the carbanion formed as an intermediate is pyramidal and rapidly inverting. ये दोनों जो प्रोडक्ट मिल रहे थे वो रैपिडली आपस में इन्वर्ट करते हैं, रस्मिक प्रोडक्ट जहाँ जो बना. ऑप्टिकली एक्टिव कीटोन्स नॉट हैविंग अल्फा हाइड्रोजन डू नॉट लूज देयर ऑप्टिकल एक्टिविटी. ऐसे कीटोन जो ऑप्टिकली एक्टिव हैं बट दे डोंट हैव अल्फा हाइड्रोजन, दे डोंट लूज देयर ऑप्टिकल एक्टिविटी इन प्रेजेंस ऑफ स्ट्रॉन्ग बेस, बिकॉज वहाँ अल्फा हाइड्रोजन नहीं है. We can conclude that if the chirality in an optically active compound is due to a stereogenic carbon alpha to the carbonyl group and that compound is treated with a base, it results in racemization. तो हमने यहाँ पे देखा कि अगर एक ऑप्टिकली एक्टिव कंपाउंड है जिसमें जो स्टीरियोजेनिक कार्बन है वो अल्फ़ा पोजीशन पे है टू द कार्बोनिल ग्रुप, और अगर उसे हम बेस के साथ ट्रीट करते हैं देन AC1 मैकेनिज्म के कारण रेसमिक प्रोडक्ट का फॉर्मेशन होता है. इफ़ देयर इज़ अनदर स्टीरियो सेंटर इन द मॉलिक्यूल, अगर उस मॉलिक्यूल में किसी मॉलिक्यूल में कोई और स्टीरियो सेंटर भी है देन द लेस स्टेबल एपीमर इज़ कन्वर्टेड इनटू मोर स्टेबल एपीमर. तो ऐसे केस में जो कम स्टेबल मॉलिक्यूल होता है, कन्फर्मेशन होता है, वो ज़्यादा स्टेबल and they are known as epimer. So for example, cis decalone undergoes epimerization with 90% trans because it's stable and only 5% cis decalone. So here the reaction is written. Decalone, both the hydrogen is in the same plane, that's why cis. So due to attack of OH minus, we are able to see here the product formed is trans. One hydrogen is shown by dashed and another with solid waste, that is in different planes. So from cis decalone we get trans decalone because trans decalone is more stable. The chair form is also mentioned here. So now just what is epimer? Epimer and epimerization. When two distereomers differ in stereochemistry at only one stereo center, दो डायस्टीरियोमर्स हों जो सिर्फ डिफ़र करते हैं एक स्टीरियो सेंटर पे उनके कन्फिग्रेशन में, they are known as epimers. For example, glucose and galactose are epimers at C4. कार्बन एटम 4 पे ग्लूकोज और गैलेक्टोज में हाइड्रोजन और हाइड्रोक्सिल ग्रुप के ओरिएंटेशन में डिफरेंस है, वो दोनों एक दूसरे के एपीमर्स हैं, एंड द प्रोसेस इज नोन एज एपीमेराइजेशन. So epimerization is a change in configuration at one stereo center in a compound which has more than one stereo center. So carbon ion which are not stabilized by resonance, ऐसे कार्बन आयन जो रेजोनेंस के कारण स्टेबलाइज नहीं होते वो ज़रूरी नहीं है कि प्लानर हो, need not be planar. Therefore AC1 reaction readily occur at Bridgehead carbon in 2-to-1 bicyclic system. This is the another difference from nucleophilic substitution reaction. SN1 reaction doesn't take place at Bridgehead carbon, but AC1 reaction take place at Bridgehead carbon also. Vinylic carbon ion can maintain configuration. In this case, AC1 mechanism produce retention in configuration. One example is taken here. So what is vinylic? Carbon having double bond, that is sp2 hybridization, next to an sp3 hybridized carbon. So trans 2-bromo 2-butene was converted to approximately 64 to 74% angelic acid, that is trans form. So the reactant taken is trans and the product of change is also trans. So this is the vinylic compound CH3 C double bond C we are seeing here, we are observing here. Trans 2-bromo butene, this is we can say Z form. This reacts with lithium and carbon dioxide to give angelic acid which is also trans or Z form. The cis isomer of this angelic acid is also formed but only up to 5%. So in this case we observe that the vinylic carbon ions retain their configuration. The cis isomer tiglic acid is found only up to 5%. Here a carbon ion in which the negative charge is stabilized by d orbital overlap can maintain configuration. तो ऐसे कार्बन आयन जिसमें नेगेटिव चार्ज स्टेबलाइज्ड होता है डी ऑर्बिटल ओवरलैप के कारण, वो अपने कन्फिग्रेशन को मेंटेन करके रख सकते हैं. हियर आई हैव मेंशन द यूपीएससी नेम ऑफ एंजेलिक एसिड एंड टिग्लिक एसिड. So this was all about AC1 reaction. Now we are coming to AC2, electrophilic substitution by molecular mechanism. This is again similar to SN2. In SN2 mechanism, the incoming group, the nucleophile Nu negative mentioned by, has a pair of electron and therefore the attack occurs from back side. जो SN2 में था न्यूक्लियोफाइल के पास इलेक्ट्रॉन पेयर होते हैं और इसलिए अटैक जो था वो लिविंग ग्रुप के रेस्पेक्ट में बैक से होता था, दैट इज़ अप टू 180 डिग्री, बिकॉज उसके पास इलेक्ट्रॉन से रिपल्सन हो रहा था. इन AC2 एलिफेटिक द अटैकिंग स्पीसीज इज एन इलेक्ट्रोफाइल. AC2 में जो अटैक करने वाला स्पीसीज है वो एक इलेक्ट्रोफाइल है जिसके पास इलेक्ट्रॉन की डेफिशिएंसी है, having a vacant orbital, जिसके पास खाली ऑर्बिटल है, no electron is there, thus it could attack from front with retention or configuration और from back with inversion of configuration. तो ऐसे केस में वो फ्रंट से भी अटैक कर सकता है और अगर फ्रंट से अटैक करता है तो रिटेंशन होगा और अगर बैक से अटैक करता है तो इन्वर्शन होगा. So if attack is from front then it is known as AC2 front, and if the attack is from back then it is known as AC2 back. So in this the attack is from front with respect to X, the leaving group, and this is called AC2, and in this retention of configuration takes place. And another, the attack of electrophile is from back of with respect to X, the leaving group, and the product form is inverted. So this is AC2 back, inversion of configuration. So AC2 back proceeds through inversion of configuration. Generally in second order electrophilic substitution reaction, retention of configuration is observed. ज़्यादातर इलेक्ट्रोफिलिक सब्स्टिट्यूशन रिएक्शन में कन्फिग्रेशन रिटेन रहता है और ये कंफर्म करता है कि जो अटैक है वो इलेक्ट्रोफाइल का वो फ्रंट है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल कंपाउंड 1 दैट इज इन सिस फॉर्म, ऑन ट्रीटिंग विथ लेबल्ड मर्क्यूरी क्लोराइड HgCl2 स्टेरिक टू डिफ्रेंशिएट बिटवीन द मर्क्यूरी प्रेजेंट इन द कंपाउंड, asterisk mark is put, gave exclusively cis product, that is compound 2 is cis. So this reaction confirms the attack from front side because the reactant was cis and the product obtained is also cis. This reaction shows the cleavage of bond between CH2 and mercury, means carbon hydrogen bond is being broken. Cleavage of bond is shown by dotted line, and ring, bond between ring and mercury is also broken. Two bonds are being broken, and the attack of the new electrophile takes place from front side. So we, in this manner we got two products, that the product obtained is also cis and another one product is also obtained because the cleavage takes place from at two places, that is why you obtain two product. So these reactions show the cleavage of bond between mercury and the ring as well as mercury and carbon, in which each of the product contained about half of the labeled Hg. तो हमने देखा कि दोनों जो कंपाउंड मिले हैं उनमें दोनों में Hg पे मैंने स्टेरिक मार्क पुट किया, दैट वाज डिफरेंट mercury was taken. So this shows that 2 बॉन्ड ब्रेक हुए हैं, C और मर्क्यूरी के बीच और रिंग और मर्क्यूरी के बीच। In certain cases inversion of configuration has been observed, कुछ cases में inversion भी मिला। We show the operation of Ac2 back mechanism जो confirm करते हैं Ac2 back। For example, reaction of optically active secondary butyl trineopentyl 10 with bromine takes place with inversion to give secondary butyl bromide। R यहाँ पे neopentyl group है, CH3 CH2 CH CH3, this is isobutyl, and having SNR3, R is neopentyl treated with Br2, that is bromine. Ac2 back reaction is taking place and we get inverted product. So, because we are getting inverted product, this confirms that attack of the coming electrophile took place from back side. Ac2 mechanism generally occur in organometallic derivatives of organic compound which have considerable degree of covalent character। ज़्यादातर organometallic compound के साथ होता है और with CH bond जहाँ जो प्रोटोन है वो sufficiently basic, that is condition is not sufficiently basic to remove proton। अगर strong base नहीं है, sufficient basic character वहाँ नहीं है, condition नहीं है, तो प्रोटोन को रिमूव करना मुश्किल होता है और ऐसे केस में Ac2 मैकेनिज्म फॉलो होता है। तो Ac1 Ac2 एक और that is SEI, substitution electrophilic internal, I denotes internal। So when the electrophile react from the front, there is a third possibility। अगर electrophile front से attack करता है तो एक तीसरी possibility भी है। In this, a portion of the electrophile may assist in the removal of the leaving group। इसमें electrophile का एक part, एक portion help करता है leaving group को remove करने में, forming a bond with it। At the same time, the new CY bond is formed। मैंने यहाँ पे CX, X is the leaving group, YZ, Y is the entering electrophile। We can observe here that all these four means helping, the Z is assisting to in the removal of X, and this is shown by dotted lines। All the 4 atoms are joined together, C dot 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 Y, Z, X and C। So finally this is the transition state and finally we get the CY and XZ. So Y is the new electrophile here. This mechanism is called as substitution electrophilic internal, denoted by SEI। So AC, this is also AC2 one step followed through transition state, and so in AC2 we get 3 types, that is AC2 front, AC2 back and SEI। This mechanism is called as substitution electrophilic internal, and one example here is taken, that HgBr2 again labeled mercuric bromide is taken here and a transition state is formed and finally we get secondary butyl mercuric bromide having labeled mercury and HgBr, that is one unlabeled, that is bromine steric and another not. So we got secondary butyl mercuric bromide। So all these 3 discussed mechanism, that is Ac2 front, Ac2 back and SEI, follow second order kinetics, out of which the 2 Ac2 front and SEI proceed with retention of configuration। हमें देखा Ac2 front में भी अटैक ऑफ एंटरिंग इलेक्ट्रोफाइल फ्रंट से होता है एज वेल एज इन SEI, तो दोनों में रिटेंशन ऑफ कन्फिग्रेशन होता है, वेयर एज इन Ac2 बैक द अटैक फ्रॉम बैक साइड। So study of stereochemistry can distinguish between Ac2 front and Ac2 back Ac2 बैक और Ac2 फ्रंट में डिस्टिंग्विश किया जा सकता है स्टीरियोकेमिकल स्टडी से। Ac2 बैक और ACI में भी किया जा सकता है, but it is very difficult to distinguish between Ac2 front and ACI because in both these mechanisms the attack of entering electrophile takes place from front side and we get the retention of configuration. Therefore, it is difficult to differentiate between Ac2 front and ACI mechanism. Now, the topic is electrophilic substitution accompanied by double bond shift. यहाँ पे इलेक्ट्रोफिलिक सब्स्टिट्यूशन लिया गया है जिसमें डबल बॉन्ड शिफ्ट के साथ होता है, यानी डबल बॉन्ड की रिप्लेसमेंट होती है. So first I have taken base catalyzed double bond migration. Double bond of many unsaturated compounds shift on treating with strong bases to give thermodynamically more stable isomer. शिफ्टिंग क्यों होगी? अगर कोई ज़्यादा स्टेबल प्रोडक्ट का फॉर्मेशन हो रहा है तभी. सो टर्मिनल ओलेफेंस यानी डबल बॉन्ड इज प्रेजेंट एट carbon number 1 or carbon number 2 means terminal position, that is olefins, alkenes isomerized to give internal olefin. ऐसे केस में जो टर्मिनल ओलेफिन है यानी अगर ब्यूट 1 की हम बात करें तो हम ब्यूट 2 दैट इज इंटरनल ओलेफिन का फॉर्मेशन हो सकता है, दैट इज नॉन कॉन्जुगेटेड टू कॉन्जुगेटेड. ऐसे डबल बॉन्ड जो नॉन कॉन्जुगेटेड थे, एक पर्टिकुलर कंपाउंड में डबल बॉन्ड 2 हों बट दे आर नॉट conjugated, they can't be conjugated, so they are less stable. In this case we get conjugated product. So conjugated product. Exo 6-membered ring olefins to endo. 6-membered ring exo means डबल बॉन्ड जो है वो बाहर है रिंग के, देन स्टेबल एंडो olefins के फॉर्म में कन्वर्सन हो सकता है. एंड सच रिएक्शंस आर ऑल्सो नोन एज प्रोटोट्रॉपिक रीअरेंजमेंट. सो here we have taken that CH2, CH, then C, R, and the base is attacking on alpha hydrogen, that is CH bond having double bond के बाद alpha carbon. So this is the terminal carbon double bond. So BH is removed, that is bond, the electron shift toward carbon forming carbon ion. And there is resonance, we can see here with arrow mark, that is being resonance stabilized, and then later the attack of BH positive charge. So and we get internal, and that is more stable. In the first step BH positive is removed, and in the last step again BH positive is combined together forming the more stable internal olefin. So this is the base catalyzed double bond migration. Next, acid catalyzed double bond migration. Proton, that is H plus, and Lewis acid both can cause this arrangement. Lewis acid again having deficiency of electrons. Thermodynamically more stable product is formed by rearrangement. ज़्यादा stable product का formation होगा. Not a useful preparative method, बहुत useful method नहीं है, because in this we get a mixture of product, and that's why that mixture cannot be separated, therefore it is not a useful preparative method. So the reaction is mentioned. Terminal alkene is taken, which is being attacked with H positive charge, that is proton, and forming, we are able to see the double bond is being broken and hydrogen ion is being bonded with that, and then another hydrogen that is at alpha position, that is being conjugated with C positive, and there is removal of H plus, and finally we get a CH with double bond, shifted double bond. So the reactant has terminal double bond, but the product has the internal double bond, which is more stable. Another one, ACI substitution electrophilic with rearrangement, kinetically identical with ACI. अगर इसकी kinetic की study करें तो ACI reaction के जैसा है. This is mentioned by ACI dash. This is substitution electrophilic with rearrangement. Involves multi-center transition state and formation of a rearranged product. इसमें मल्टी सेंटर ट्रांजिशन स्टेट का फॉर्मेशन होता है और रीअरेंज प्रोडक्ट मिलते हैं. फॉर एग्जांपल, क्रोटाइल मर्क्यूरिक ब्रोमाइड रिएक्ट विथ HCl हाइड्रोक्लोरिक एसिड about 10⁷ times faster than normal butyl mercuric bromide with the formation of 1-butene exclusively by the shift of double bond. क्रोटाइल मर्क्यूरिक ब्रोमाइड लिया गया और उसे ट्रीट किया गया HCl के साथ और प्रोडक्ट ऑब्टेन्ड है 10⁷ times faster than normal butyl mercuric bromide with the formation of 1-butene. Formation of 1-butene. That is exclusively means only one product is obtained by the shift of double bond. So the reaction is mentioned here. This is crotyl mercuric bromide treated with HCl. Transition state is formed in which there is delocalization of pi bond, and finally we get but1-ene with the removal of mercuric bromide chloride. So but1-ene is obtained here. And next one more, Ac2 dash substitution electrophilic bimolecular with rearrangement, kinetically identical to Ac2. This is mentioned shown by Ac2 dash. So this is kinetically identical to Ac2, involves the formation of rearranged product. Crotyl mercuric bromide on reacting with acetic acid in perchloric acid gives 1-butene. Again here crotyl mercuric bromide is taken and this is treated with protonated acetic acid. How it is being formed? I have written here SClO4, this is perchloric acid. It get dissociate to give hydrogen ion and chlorate ion, chloric ion, and this CH3COOH acetic acid combines with H plus, that is proton, to give protonated acetic acid, or this is also known as onium ion. So removal, with the removal of HgBr positive charge, we get but1-ene or 1-butene. These are the 4 different types of electrophilic substitution, that is which takes place with shifting of double bond. डबल बॉन्ड शिफ्ट के साथ हमने देखा यहाँ पे फॉर्मेशन हो रहा है प्रोडक्ट का. नाउ द लास्ट टॉपिक ऑफ दिस लेक्चर. So factors affecting reactivity in AC reaction, substitution, electrophilic substitution reaction. So first of all, effect of substrate structure. Electron withdrawing group increases the rate of AC reaction because it stabilizes the carbon ion formed. Electron donating group decreases the rate of AC1 reactions. The reactivity of alkyl groups For Ac2 back reaction is, the order is given methyl, then this is decreasing order, ethyl, then propyl group, isopropyl group, and tertiary butyl, and then neopentyl. This is similar to SN2 reaction. Ac2 front reaction occur easily at bridgehead carbon. Ac2 front जो है bridgehead carbon पे आसानी से होता है. Ac2 front mechanism are easy with neopentyl system as comparison. SN2 reaction do not take place at bridgehead carbon and very slow with neopentyl system. अगर हम देखें Ac2 front जो है नियोपेंटाइल सिस्टम के साथ आसानी से होता है, SN2 से अगर कंपेयर करें वहाँ आसानी से नहीं होता था, and do not take place at bridgehead carbon, and that SN2 is very slow with neopentyl system. So when this is 2-2 bridgehead system is taken with leaving group at bridgehead, Ac2 reaction occurs easily, whereas SN2 does not take place. And this is neopentyl system I have taken here. So we can see SN2 reactivity very slow, whereas Ac2 is fast. So in this neopentyl system, Ac2 is fast, whereas SN2 is very slow. Next, effect of solvent. Increase in solvent polarity increases the probability of Ac1 mechanism as compared to Ac2 and ACI mechanism because they do not involve ion. So if the solvent is polar, it helps in the generation of ion. So we have studied that Ac1 reaction proceeds through formation of carb and ions. So increase in solvent polarity increases the probability of Ac1 and compared to Ac2 and ACI mechanism. If Ac2 front or back and ACI mechanisms are compared, the rate of Ac2 increases by increase in solvent polarity, whereas ACI are much less affected. So अगर Ac2 front और back और ACI में देखें कंपेयर करें तो Ac2 reaction generally increase करता है with compared to ACI, not with AC1. AC1 most fast and AC2, among AC2 and ACI, AC2 is comparatively that is the rate increases, whereas in ACI that is much less affected with the polarity of solvent. Solvent or added salt help to distinguish between AC2 front और back from ACI. तो अगर हम काइनेटिक स्टडी करेंगे तो सॉल्वेंट और कुछ सॉल्ट अगर ऐड किए जाते हैं और उनके थ्रू मैकेनिज्म की स्टडी की जाए तो दिस विल हेल्प इन द differentiation between Ac2 and ACI. Last, that is effect of leaving group. The more polar the Cl bond means carbon leaving group bond अगर ज़्यादा polar है, easier is the departure of leaving group in all Ac1, Ac2 and ACI mechanism. तो अगर polar bond है C और L के बीच leaving group के बीच तो वो Ac1, Ac2 और ACI सभी को हेल्प करता है आसानी से रिमूव करने में. It is expected that when metals are the living group, Ac1 would be favored. ये एक्सपेक्ट हम करते हैं कि अगर लिविंग ग्रुप मेटल हो तो Ac1 फेवर होना चाहिए और एंड विथ C लिविंग ग्रुप अगर कार्बन लिविंग ग्रुप है तो Ac2 फेवर होना चाहिए. बट जो रिजल्ट मिलता है जस्ट रिवर्स ऑफ दिस. जो हम एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे हैं कि मेटल के केस में Ac1 होना चाहिए और कार्बन लिविंग ग्रुप के केस में Ac2, तो रिजल्ट ऑप्टेन जो मिलता है वो जस्ट उल्टा है. फॉर दैट इज़ फॉर कार्बन लिविंग ग्रुप दिस इज Ac1, favored is Ac1, and for metal living group the favored mechanism is Ac2 or ACI. But what is the reason behind this? This is yet not proved and we are expecting for the for more evidence to explain this. So thank you, and in the next topic we will study about well spectacle So today is, now this is the end of this lecture. In the next lecture, we will study about the aromatic electrophilic substitution reaction. Till then, thank you.